Conflicts in the Bible. The Bible, as a record of human experience and divine revelation, contains numerous conflicts that reveal moral lessons, spiritual truths, and the complexities of human nature. These conflicts occur on various levels between individuals, nations, and even within the hearts of people struggling with faith and obedience. 1. Cain and Abel, Genesis chapter 4 verses 1 to 16. The first recorded conflict in the Bible arises between two brothers. Cain's jealousy over God's acceptance of Abel's offering leads to the first act of murder. This story highlights the destructive power of envy and the consequences of sin when left unchecked. 2. Jacob and Esau, Genesis chapters 25 to 33. The rivalry between Jacob and Esau begins before their birth and continues into adulthood. Deception, favoritism, and competition for blessing and inheritance create deep family divisions. Their eventual reconciliation demonstrates forgiveness and the restoration of broken relationships. 3. Joseph and his brothers, Genesis chapters 37 to 50. Joseph's brothers sell him into slavery out of jealousy. Years later, Joseph rises to power in Egypt and forgives them, showing how God can turn human wrongdoing into a greater purpose. This conflict teaches about providence, forgiveness, and redemption. 4. Moses and Pharaoh, Exodus chapters 5 to 14. The confrontation between Moses and Pharaoh represents a clash between divine authority and human pride. Pharaoh's refusal to free the Israelites leads to plagues and suffering, illustrating the consequences of resisting God's will. 5. David and Saul, 1 Samuel chapters 18 to 31. King Saul's jealousy of David's success and popularity leads to years of pursuit and conflict. Despite Saul's hostility, David refuses to harm him, showing restraint, respect for God's anointed, and faith in divine justice. 6. Elijah and the prophets of Baal, 1 Kings chapter 18. This dramatic conflict on Mount Carmel pits the prophet Elijah against false prophets. The contest reveals the power of the true God and exposes the futility of idolatry, reinforcing faith in divine sovereignty. 7. Jesus and the religious leaders, Gospels. Throughout his ministry, Jesus faces opposition from religious authorities who challenge his teachings and authority. These conflicts reveal the tension between legalism and grace, tradition and truth, and ultimately lead to his crucifixion and resurrection. 8. Paul and the early church disputes, Acts and Epistles. The Apostle Paul encounters conflicts over doctrine, leadership, and cultural differences within the early Christian communities. His letters emphasize unity, humility, and love as essential for resolving disputes among believers. Conclusion. Conflicts in the Bible are not merely stories of strife. They are lessons in faith, forgiveness, justice, and reconciliation. Each conflict reveals aspects of human weakness and divine mercy, guiding readers toward spiritual growth and understanding of God's purpose in human history.